I first saw him on the dirt bike path behind the light rail. He was 50 yards away, scratching in the warm spring sun. Reddish-brown coat, black paws, white belly. I stood very still, and when he didn't run, I took a soft step, wondering how close he would let me get. He preened until I was quite close. His nose was long and sweet. And then, when I was just 10 feet away, he excused himself into the bushes with calculated nonchalance, a final flick of his white-tipped tail. I walked the rest of the way home feeling exquisite. Later, on my porch, in the temptations of dusk, I sensed him before I saw him, emerging from the overgrowth and into the dim of the streetlights. He had the curious look of a boy, new and fresh and wild and sensuous, with vulnerable brown eyes. I thought about leaving food, but I was afraid the squirrels would get it. So instead, I left my pillow, covered in the smells of me at my most peaceful and innocent, an invitation. That night, he entered my dreams, and I embraced a coarse, lean body, strong, wiry legs wrapped around my waist in an almost human way. In the morning, the pillow had been nested in, a few scattered white hairs left in the circular impression of his body. I held it to my nose and inhaled the musky, wild smell. Each night, I left the pillow on my porch, and each night he returned, inching it closer to the front door until the night that I just left the door open. The moon cast a square beam onto the living room floor, and there I lay, almost sick with nerves, when I felt bristles of fur tickling the edge of the sheet. His nose brushed my toe and touched my hair. I held my breath. He circled a few times, gently trampling down the bedding, and then settled behind me, his face tucked into the crook of my neck. The wind blew through the open door and smoothed our entwined faces, and I surrendered to sleep in the hazy, bird-chirpy morning, and when I awoke, he was gone. But I found his gift, left lovingly for me on the pillow, my black cat, lifeless. I felt strangely unmoved as I sniffed it, nudged it with my nose. Thank you, guys.